Hey guys, what's up? It's Mickey coming back to you with another video. Have some fun pickups. If y'all are saw me on Instagram or Facebook, I did join a player break of like a case and a half of 2012 Topps Chrome football, and I did somehow hit the Ray Lewis Superfractor. I am no longer in possession of it. I had it for a solid 36 hours. Um, you know, I made some change. Cannot believe I hit it, but I made sure that it went to the right person. I just felt that was right morally because it wasn't like, if it was like a big Otani or LeBron, like money can talk. But if it's like Ray Lewis, like great player, but it's specialized enough where if all the offers are kind of the same-ish, I'm going to maybe take slightly less for it to go to the right hands. And also, it was a cash trade, and some of the cards that were in the trade were upside, so it could even potentially be better. So very happy with that. Anyway, let's get into stuff I picked up. Couple cool stuff. First, I did rip some retail. I ripped 2 blasters of the new Topps basketball, first year out of the license in a long time. A lot of that stuff is actually up on eBay or like tucked away, but didn't get anything too crazy. But this is essentially what the design looks like. Like that's what the LeBron looks like. Kind of cool. Like there's an IO for the Bulls. Shout out the Bulls. They're what, 5-2 right now, 6-1 right now. Have not actually watched a Bulls game because I refuse to pay $20 a month for Comcast Sports Network or whatever it's called. No, Chicago, like CHSN or whatever it is. Yeah, might need to start tuning in. Like, I'm very anti-Billy Donovan. I can't believe he's the second longest tenured coach in the league. But, yeah, bull down, I guess, but really bear down. Like, the Bears make no sense to me because every time the Bears have been good in my entire life and before I existed, obviously when they won, they had Walter Payton, sweetness, one of the best of all time. But really, like, because even after that, when the Bears made it to the Super Bowl, like they had Devin Hester, but like that was anchored by, Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman. Like that was also to shout out random dudes like Adam Archuleta that I remember. Danielle Manning, Israel Adonijah, Hunter Hillenmeyer. I remember in elementary school, we had a Hunter Hillenmeyer Get Milk poster in the cafeteria. I'm pretty sure he was just like a backup linebacker, but Hunter Hillenmeyer, also it's alliterative, is ingrained in my head. And then even when we had like Khalil Mack and stuff a couple years ago, like that, like the Bears have only been good through defense. And it's like now the defense is like bottom 5 in the NFL. They do have a lot of injuries, but they're still playing very bad. And they're winning with their offense. And I'm not sold on like Caleb being, I don't think he's a star. And he is, I guess, like a flawed quarterback if we're being honest. But like also, if we're being honest, he's probably the best Bears quarterback of all time. And that seems insane because it's the second year, but it's kind of objectively true. Like last year, rookie Caleb Williams had the second best single season quarterback of all time for the Chicago Bears. You know what number 1 was? It was not Jay Cutler. It was, I believe it was 2018 Mitch Trubisky. Yeah. Cutler was, I mean, he had some great offenses like Forte, obviously Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett, I mean, that was a different team, but like Greg Olson was there too. Shout out Johnny Knox. That was that was early Cutler a little bit, but like I love Johnny Knox. But yeah, I'm just in shock. Like they have talent. They're not going to win the Super Bowl, but they are legitimately fun to watch, and I don't care. Caleb does not need to be a star. If his peak is being like the 12th best quarterback in the league, that's fine because he makes mistakes. He has the talent. I'll say this. We made the right decision not keeping Justin Fields. I think we can all agree on that. Anyway, I also ripped a blaster of Mosaic and literally got nothing crazy, but like this is what it looks like. Cam Scadaboo, There's like Nico Collins, TJ Watt. I don't like these aren't numbered, but this is like the pink. That's Greg Rousseau. I don't know why Jadeveon Clowney is on the checklist, but shout out the former South Carolina Gamecock. Also shout out Alshon Jeffrey, another South Carolina Gamecock. Debo Samuel. A lot of good South Carolina Gamecocks. Sendarius Thornwell led them to the Elite Eight a couple years ago. Just like some rookies, Terrence Ferguson. Stoddy, I think this dude, didn't he go to Michigan? That's fun. Anyway, some more fun pickups. I don't know where to start. We'll start with this. Did I not take out? Oh, it's got some like college stuff. Got more of it. This is also from like the cycle of breaking where I also got the Ray Lewis. But I was just trying to take teams with fun players. So they're one per box, not one per case like they are right now, but they're still do solid. These are the 4 I still have. I had like an Andrew Luck, Richard Sherman, like Ty Montgomery, Mariota. Those are online for sale. But we got 2 Demaryius Thomases, Calvin Johnson, and a Drew Brees. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure like this Brees is still like a $30 card, and it's just still really cool. They look sweet. They don't have the rarity of the modern stained glass, but just aesthetically, they're really cool. And not necessarily of these players, but like this year in 2015, 2014, or is this 14 or 15? God, 2015. The checklist for stained glass is like 100. So like all like the top rookies in 2015, like there's a Ty Montgomery one. It's probably $1 card, but if you want cool looking inserts of players like that, you can find those in dollar boxes. So really cool. And then Drew Brees, Purple Power, draft picks, out of 99. No idea what it's worth. I just think it's really cool. Also, I don't know if you can see, that is numbered 67 out of 99. 6'7". Yes, I know I'm 29, but that's still hilarious to me. I don't care. Next, kind of a random card I picked up from a product I liked. I actually have another really cool Deron Williams that I think actually Stoddy traded with me at Nationals. I just thought Topps Hardwood was always like a cool product. I liked watching get ripped on like Cards Infinity back in the day, and like when I watched a bunch of card videos before I made them myself. So this is just a cool Deron Williams. It's numbered to 15. Just thought that was kind of cool. Probably like a $10 pickup-ish. Just thought that was rad. Got some cool Konerkos. I don't know where to start with this. We'll start with this. So I made a Collects purchase. Collects, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's kind of like ComC, but it's not a warehouse. Like you can make offers on cards. Some of the stuff is overpriced, but like if there's sellers with like a bunch of things, like I might have still overpaid by a couple bucks, but like there's essentially 20 cards here that I think he had stickered at like 120. Or he had stickered at like 100. So then I just offered him 70. Shipping and taxes like $10, so 80 for all of these. But I'm okay with it because this is mostly Caleb Williams and Buzelis. And I want to, and these 2 Dirks. And I wanted to pick up stuff of them. I probably have like 3 Buzelis rookies, and I probably have like 8 or 9 Caleb Williams, but like I have nothing crazy of each of them. And I just wanted some of their non-base, like silver stuff that's not the base, because I really like them, but I don't want to invest too much into modern players. So I don't mind doing something like this to just add stuff to the PC in kind of a cheap way. And worst comes to worst, most of this is not the base stuff. So the 4 non-Caleb Williams and Buzelis stuff, these 4 cards were all $1 each. Just 2 Dirks I did not have that look cool. Newer, this is like, I don't know, some green shit from Optic. Just thought it looked cool. Winter Stays, silver, also modern Optic. Haven't picked up a lot of Dirk in the last year or so, but for, cool stuff that shines for $1, even if it's worth less, can't go wrong. This is like the DJ Moore silver, like reprint. I just thought these look cool, like the flashbacks. And then I don't think I had any of him. So this is just the Luther Burden Donruss press proof. I think it'll be solid. I need to get some Colston Loveland. Anyway, so now we have some Caleb's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Caleb's. 2 of these are base. I don't think I had either of these. The Select Futures and the Select Turbocharged. And then we have 4 silvers. So I think I got these for like $4 a piece, $3 a piece, something like that. These are both slightly different. Maybe one of these is like the Concourse and one of these is the Premier. Yeah, this is the Premier, like green and black Prism, and this is the Concourse one. You know, couple bucks, but not the base. And I feel like sometimes we could get to a point where the bases are literally like $5 a piece. So I don't mind picking stuff up like this for less. And then this, I know for a fact was $3, and I just don't get it because it's silver. And I know he's not as desirable as like, and not as good as like Jaden Daniels or Drake May. But it's like, I don't get why like JJ McCarthy stuff just sells so much better than his stuff. It's like neither are clearly top guys. Like they're both solid. Like why is Michael Penix stuff more expensive than Caleb Williams stuff? I don't get it. Like that's just clean. That's silver. And it's just a nice little cheap PC ad. This one, when I bought it, this was going for like, I paid like 15 or 16 bucks for this. Probably the most expensive I ever paid for a Caleb. And it was going for like 20 bucks at the time, so I didn't mind it. I was like, this is my high-end Caleb Williams purchase. This is the silver snapshots. Like, it just looks beautiful. Look at him off balance. That's incredibly accurate because he throws like that every single play. And I also thought it was cool because one of the cards I already had was the base. So now I just have the base and the silver snapshots. The silver snapshots just look cool. Like, this is not a new pickup, but this is kind of like, this is also, I think, a snapshots of Khalil Mack. And like, these just look beautiful. So I love that. And that's also crazy. Like, this is from 2020. This is from 2024. Literally same design, well, almost. Like, just awesome. Like, I know it's expensive, and, like, we don't need to be buying insane stuff like that. But, like, really cool. But most of this, because I had almost none of his, and his, like, silver prisms, I think, are, like, 50 bucks or something crazy. So this was a bulk of it. This is probably, like, maybe even closer to, like, 45 bucks for these 11 Buzellises. But I didn't have any, so I was like, let's do it. So I know these are the debuts, but we got I think these are like retail or something, but the gold, the silver, and the blue reactive, those are all awesome right there. I don't know what, this is Concourse, like green Pulsar, green bubbles. Don't know what it is, but it's not a base, so I'll just take it to add some stuff. Then we just got the non-debut, non-numbered gold. This I don't think this is the true silver. I think this is the equivalent of like the insert silver, like that Caleb I just had. But his real silver is probably a lot more than $3, so that's fine with me. Then I got 2 of these Jam Master inserts. I don't know if these are retail or not. This one is like silver and this one is green. Maybe one of them's retail, one of them's not. I don't know. And then 2 silver inserts, My House and White Hot Rookies. And my God, he is a white hot. I mean, he's sophomore now, but he's looking pretty good. Okay, next, I picked up 4 really cool Konerkos, and then he's not on YouTube, but my friend now, and originally Stotty's friend from Cleveland, Mark, I guess he didn't like, I mean, he loved it, but he didn't like how I sent him a really cool Jarvis Landry for his PC. So he felt obliged, even though I told him not to, but that's how it goes in cards. Like, we just keep sending each other shit, but, you know, that's the fun of it. That's collecting. Find some cool stuff that, like, you weren't expecting, but love to have in your collection. So he sent me something back, and it's pretty fun. He also, so that's this card over here. He also threw in a bunch of rookies and other stuff that I did not have. I actually do not think I had this Caleb Prestige rookie, so that's awesome. I might have had this Caleb Donruss, but very classic. Do not mind at all adding more stuff to the Caleb PC. Then I actually don't think I had any of these other cards that he sent me. So like 8 of the 9 cards that he threw in, I did not have, which is pretty impressive. 3 of these are I have some Justin Fields stuff, So like stuff like this, I don't know if I have or not. I definitely still have like 10 Justin Fields rookies. Super cool still. He was very fun. Like fantasy probably quarterback, like 5 overall that one year. And this is the college, red, white, and blue. But I feel like the Fields I do have, I might have paid like $5 a piece for because they were base rookies in like 2021, like kind of still peak COVID. So that's just really cool because say what you want about the hobby being expensive. It's crazy that Caleb Williams rookie stuff is cheaper than Justin Fields rookie stuff when Justin Fields was a rookie. That does not make sense to me. And then we have the Khalil Herbert. I think he's been hurt all year. I loved Khalil Herbert in Chicago. I know we traded him to the Bengals last year at the deadline for like a 7th-round pick because we weren't going to re-sign him. I mean, we still had Roshan, and now we have Minagai, whatever you say his name. Dude from Rutgers. Shout out Rutgers. Rest in peace, James Gandolfini. But super cool. I hope he's healthy soon. Not that the Bengals are going to make any noise. I do love me some Joe Flacco, though, but I love Khalil Herbert. This one was really cool. I'm actually going to show this one first. I don't think I had a single Grady Jarrett card, so that's awesome. This is from the new score out of 799. And actually, wait, I'm pretty sure if I'm right, I think when he was staying with me for Nationals, that's around the time Score came out, and we ripped a bunch of retail together. We all collectively lost a lot of money. It was a great brotherly bonding experience. But I remember you pulling a Grady Jarrett. If this was that, that's really funny. Yeah, dude, signed with the Bears on March 12th, 2025. That's awesome. But this is my, like, I know it's silly. I almost like this card. Like, the main card he sent me is sick, but this card is just comical to me, and I love this so much. This is a Tariq Cohen rookie card. I actually don't know if I have a singular Tariq Cohen card because when he was a rookie, he didn't have a lot of cards, and so, like, his cards were, like, way more expensive than even, like, David Montgomery and even a lot of Mitch Trubisky stuff. But this is a Tariq Cohen rookie card. It's the blue color match, but I don't know if you can see. It's numbered 69 out of 99. 69's forever a phenomenal number, so I love that there. And I'm just gonna get to it. 1/1 Paul Konerko from Archives. This is disgusting. Mark, you are literally the man. This is gorgeous. I've always been kind of skittish of Archives because I feel like a lot of it is they're just like using reprinted cards and stuff and just slabbing 1/1s on it. But at least with this card in particular, like this, what is this technically from? 2017. Like, this is just a mini. Like, this was not, unless I'm wrong, I'm very confident this was not like an auto set by itself. So this almost is like an actual new auto, which makes this so much sicker to me. And I'm fine never buying an Archives card again because this is the type of card that looks sweet, signed on card. Some of the stuff that's signed on card, it just looks messy. Like, I love chrome stuff, but sometimes when a chrome card is actually signed on card, like the autograph just looks weird on the chrome texture. Like, this just old school surface to this card. Like, this is beautiful. I'm perfectly content having this being the only Konerko Archives card I ever have. This is gorgeous. Mark, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And then because we love Konerko, I bought a dude on Instagram, I forgot his name, had a bunch of Konerkos. He had like 10 autographs. There was one of these that I really wanted, and then of the other ones, 3 of them, I actually thought I had all of them. I had none of them, so I got those 3. He did throw in these 2. Konerko Chrome base card, never bad to pick up more Konerko stuff. And this one I absolutely do not have. This is a 1994 Fleer Yakima Bears Konerko rookie, like pre-rookie minor leagues card, back when he was a catcher. That's awesome. So 4 Konerkos. And so yeah, here they are. This is the one I really thought I had because I've seen this card pop up so many times. The 1997 Signature Preferred. I actually just did not have this card. I almost didn't buy it because I thought I didn't have it, but I did not have it, and now I do. Old school on card. This is another one where I thought I had it, but I had a different card that looks like this. This is the 99 Skybox Autographics on card. Nasty. This one is, I guess it's on foil and not on card. I think this is also, is this 02 or 99? Also 99, and the number 129 out of 500. I love the way it looks. I love the old school cards on foil. Like, that's just disgusting to me. And then the big boy, I say big boy because I know the Konerko market. I paid $30 for the card I'm about to show you. I don't know what it's worth. Like, I'm sure the one out of like 50 or other ones out of 25, like this is one of those things. This could literally be a $15 card. I don't know, but there's not a lot of comps in it, and it's just gorgeous, and I'm fine with it. Something like this, I don't mind. I don't even think I overpaid, but I don't mind overpaying if I did. What's this, 07 sweet spot? 07, dude, upper deck. Dude, the 05 to like 2009 upper deck supremacy in baseball cards with like UD Premier, all that stuff is gorgeous. But a lot of the sweet spot stuff is like the autos are faded, and I really like how this is gold. The auto is so clean. It's also 25 out of 25. I don't fully believe in bookends, but super sick. Just definitely one of my favorite Konerkos I own now. So that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. On to the next one. Take care, y'all.